I've got to run out to the farm real quick. I'm taking dinner out to Dad, so I figured I'd go ahead and get on here. Get on here. What the heck is going on with my phone? Give me just 1 second, baby doll. There we go. Make this post and I'm going to share it out. It might cut in and out a little bit because I'm headed like out. Good. He's doing good. He is doing good. I haven't been out there in a couple days, and he didn't want his birthday dinner on his birthday, so that's what I'm taking out to him right now. Is chicken fries, steak, and some green beans and French fries, right, Cairo? Y'all, Cairo gave me a good little scare a minute ago. I mean, he stopped, but you know, he's really very around people usually. He's kind of timid. He's super laid back, and he's very friendly if people want to pet him or whatnot. But uh-oh. Hold on a minute. So I've been having to practice with him on the front door leaving because he's so ready to leave for work that he wants to just right out the door. But he goes straight to the car. But still, I don't like him doing it. So we've been working on that, and I got him. He did really good, and I released him, and he went out to the car, and I was right behind him. Well, then he turns around. Please. All right, can you hear me back again? Are we back? So he took off across the side yard barking, and like my house is the second house on my little dead end road, right? And then there's my neighbor's house, and then there's the highway, and right across the highway is the country club and then the lake. And so the golf course for the country club comes right up to the highway. And there was a guy standing right there playing golf, standing by his golf cart and whatnot, and Cairo just ran over to my side yard. He stopped right there, but he barked like I don't think I've ever heard him bark before, honestly. And I had to yell at him because he scared me. And he turned around and came right back to the car, but I thought he was fixing to take off across to that golf course and take a hunk out of that dude's ass. He is, which he listened. His recall is great, thank God. He's only, so before he went away to the trainer, I let him out at my last job. There's I guess so. I think the guy just startled him because he walked out and saw him right there. It's not real far. But one night I was at my last job, and that place is way out. It's like an industrial area. So there's a big manufacturing places out there and stuff, you know, that we're out there with. And but the front, it's got a lot of property around it, and there's a big pasture in front of it that I let him go to the bathroom in every night, and then there's a wood line right beside it. And one night he took off chasing something into the woods, which it was dark, I couldn't see what he was going after. And I'm like, oh well, okay, I hope he comes back. Right back. I was walking back up towards the office when he came running back across the pasture, but that's the only time he's ever like left and didn't recall. But yeah, he skirted me for a second. What is that? Is there something there? We got a new trash bin. Hold on, I'm gonna grab Dad's mail real quick. Oh, it's so green out here. Holy shit, I gotta get out here and mow too. Hold on. No, you get back. You're not getting up here to sit. I can't believe I just walked out of this vehicle and left that chicken fried steak right in front of your mouth. All right, hold on. Let's turn around here. Whew. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I don't put my seatbelt on coming down the road. Oh, look. Crazy bitch is home. Oh, I got a story to tell y'all in just a second. Let me run this into Dad real quick. All right, y'all watch Cairo for just a second. Cairo, stay. Okay, I'm back. He shaved his beard. That's a big surprise. He hadn't been shaving for months now. He had a big old blotchy beard. Because he said, I was like, Dad, I like your beard. He said, oh, I'm just too lazy to go up by this chair and stand over the sink and shave it. Oh my. Okie dokie. It's so humid already, and I need to get more of my yard work done. I need to come out here and do this yard, and then the pasture out back needs to be bush hogged. I guess I can call one of the guys to come over and do it for me. I might do that. I just like doing it myself because there's flower beds and stuff that so there we go. Alright, we're back, I think. Who doesn't like the Judds? I love the Judds. I can't do squat now. Doctor put me on restrictions because of allergies. He said they're not outside. Hey, I mean, Papa when I remember my papa doing yard work with like one of those white paper masks, you know. I remember seeing him do yard work with them, and I never understood why, other than dust. But as I'm older now, I realize it was because of the allergies. I could imagine though being out in this heat and weed eating and mowing and getting that hot and having to wear a mask. It would restrict your breathing, I feel like. Ugh. I probably should, but I could not do that much activity with a mask over my face. No, it wasn't an N95, just the cheap little paper ones. I don't think they were N95s. You can get them like in the garden section by the lawn mowing stuff. Oh well, I thought, okay, there we go. So you stared out the window all day. Well, you probably did more than me then. I thought when I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, I was having an asthma attack. Iowa has the tornadoes right now, which I was not. It's dry, harsh cough. Doctor said allergies. Already had an appointment, so I ran it up. Gotcha. Yeah, they suck right now. There's actually a bit of a haze in the air right now here. I think we're supposed to start getting rain tomorrow, maybe. I don't remember. I remember seeing on the forecast when I looked the other day, but I didn't pay attention to the specific days. What is this fella doing? I don't know what he's doing, but I guess I can go. Cairo's laying weird. He's here too. Downpour today, but it wasn't on the forecast. Oh. It also said no. Oh my goodness. Are we being blessed, sir? I need to talk to you about something. I just giggled. Oh, damn it. Is he live? Have you not ever heard of the date rape judge, sweetheart? Apparently I can't talk right now. Oh, man. Well, go give him hell for us all. It's about right. Every time I go live, somebody else is live. That's all right if y'all want to go watch Chris. If I was stationary somewhere, I'd stream him for y'all, but that's a little difficult while I'm driving. I'm sure he's in a great mood. Golly, he's been in the hospital for, I wonder what they kept him for, especially after he was such an ass to that woman. Excuse me, to his nurse. He said, are you discriminating against homeless people? Okay, Blue. Missouri now has tornado warnings. More times they are not forgotten. I was just going to, I don't, okay, so how many days has it been? Was it, he's, since Saturday or Sunday? I gotta go back and look. Whenever his live was a few days ago, he was live, and at the end of his live, he or when he ended it, he said, okay, I'm really not feeling too good right now, so I'm gonna get off of here. And he just left, like, really fast like that. Didn't even give his little farewell thing that he usually gives, right? And then like 2 days later, he does a little live, or I guess the next day, it's like 24 hours or something, I don't know. He does a little live from the hospital bed, and he said that when he ended that live saying he didn't feel good, he actually passed out and then ended up in the hospital. I don't know. He made a comment of, what in God's name? He made a comment, y'all, I just, I need to go back home and go to bed. I'm not getting a drink. There's a train. He said something about his hernia because he had been swapping his backpacks around, and the backpack that he has his mom's urn in, he was carrying on his front, and the other backpack on his back, and he said the urn was hitting up against his hernia. Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And so he said that it was hurting his hernia when that backpack would hit it while he was walking. But I mean, like, it just hurt. I'm thinking he probably was dehydrated, therefore his blood pressure went up, and he just wound up having a little syncope episode. We'll call it heat-related episode. I don't know. But more than likely, it was just his blood pressure and dehydration. They had him on an IV. Alright, hold on. Let's get on this. Let me merge. We're gonna merge, y'all. Let's get on the interstate. Freeway, what the fuck ever you want to call it. So, I have a little bit of experience with hernias from work. I worked for a surgeon for a while, and I got to scrub in on all kinds of procedures. It was great. And he repaired hernias, and the thing about a hernia is they very rarely become, well, I can't say very rarely, it's not normal for them to become an emergency. And I mean, they might get sore, but as long as you can reduce it, which means if you just push on it gently with your hand and it goes back into the hole, then they won't do anything about it. It's technically elective surgery. But at some point, those intestines, and what a hernia is and if there's anybody here that doesn't know, a hernia is a literal hole in your muscles. Now, like for women, it could be from having a cesarean section and there's scar tissue right there in that abductor muscle, and that scar tissue just rips apart and it makes a hole. Men, it could just be from growing too fast, gaining a lot of weight really fast kind of thing, you know, and it weakens those abdominal abductor muscles, and then they get a tear in them, and so when that happens, you wind up with a tear or a hole in your abdominal muscle that your intestines literally come out. So when you see that bulge in somebody's hernia, that bulge is their intestines coming through their abdominal wall. And as long as it can go back in, it's fine. It's uncomfortable or whatnot. But at some point, if you don't address it and you don't change your eating habits especially, then it will, the portion of your intestines will start to get inflamed, and then they'll come through that hole and it will get swollen while it's poking through the hole, and then you can't reduce it or push it back in. And so once that happens, it's entrapped, and it is absolutely an emergency then. If you can't push it back through, it will start to kill it, like as it swells, it'll cut off your blood circulation to that part of the intestines and will start to kill it. Yeah, that's it. So that's the only way he's going to be able to get it fixed or have a hospital stay, is if that hernia comes out and it can't be reduced back in. And then in that case, they will take you in for an emergency hernia repair, because, and sometimes, depending on how long it takes you to get in and get assistance, they might have to do a bit of a resection, colon or whatever part of your intestines are coming through. They might have to cut off the part that started to die and reconnect them. It sucks. So it's not anything to mess around with. He really needs to get on state insurance somehow and see if he can't get that taken care of. I mean, because then you look at a whole different list of things. You could go septic. Your intestines, if once they die, they could actually rupture, and then you're going to be septic. It's just a whole bad list. Free room aboard for, yeah, he did. Hey, not a hater. How do you, my love? How you doing today? How is ya? We really need a phone call. Cairo has a new favorite way of sitting in here, and I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if he just wants to be close to me. I guess he wants to be close to me. Used to, he would just spread out in the back there and mind his own business. Now he's right up here against me. Okay, so we should be done with work around 11:30 tonight. I am so happy for it. Maybe a little earlier, depending. I might not like spend my whole time at every job. It's hot here today. Yeah, I feel it. It's hot. It's gross. This morning I got up and went out back and I bought myself a power washer for Mother's Day. And I got to use it this morning. I went out back and I put the puppies in the house for a little bit, and I power washed their kennel. They have a big shop fan out there now. I need to get some more fly bags too. Actually, I need to go grab one tonight. The one that's out there needs to go in the trash. I might get some fly spray to spray everybody down too. I know I have some out at the barn. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna go camping in this heat. Obviously, I just need to lose some weight and get back in shape so it doesn't bother me as bad. Girls, big boy toys, yeah. Oh, Minnesota now. It's going to be a very active night with weather. And it's been going nonstop for hours already. Oh my God, I know. Yeah. Hell, I feel like the flies were already coming out and bothering us in February though this year. That's the only good thing about cold weather is, you know, the bugs seem to go away. But I always have to fight the field mice at the beginning of cold weather. So I have fly, like, you know, the sticky fly traps that hang from your ceiling. Okay, I have one that's like that, but it's about, I don't know, 12 inches wide. And it's a big roll of sticky paper that you just roll out. So once it gets enough flies on it, you just rip it off and roll some more out. Hello again from Colorado. Welcome back. Welcome to Texas. I love Colorado. I haven't been there in years. We need to make a trip to Colorado. Like, if I ever left here, And I know I've just sat here and said how much I hate snow and I hate the cold and whatnot, but I do like going to Colorado and going snow skiing. I love to snow ski. I think that's somewhere I've always wanted to live, in Colorado. You get the best of both with the seasons. In the winter you can snow ski, and in the summer you can go camping and hiking and water skiing. And I'm spraying on 2 times now. Oh yeah, I use those bags too. Same thing here. In your backyard. I use those big wide fly traps I have, like in the garage, in the barns, in my sunroom. I have them in the garage right outside my door, so that hopefully it catches them before they try and get in. And then I use the bags out. I use the bags in stalls and hanging off the back eaves of my house. But those things get full and get so bad stinky. Ugh. And ants, I've got to get some borax to treat the ants in my yard. They were out of control last year. I never could keep up with them. I don't know how to get the ants under control. Yeah, they smell terrible. They do. But they work really good. So like, especially when I have puppies out there, I keep them right there around the puppies because, I mean, look, I can only shovel poop so many times a day. So it attracts flies. And then when I hose off the concrete slab, you know, it hoses everything off into the grass or dirt around it, and so that attracts the flies. And those bags are amazing. Regular flies, I mean, other than like when they get in the house, they bother me. Horse flies are what I cannot stand. Those fuckers hurt. Float in the river or chilling at the lake and a horsefly land on you. It's the yeast. Glad they work though. I need to get those now. Chipmunks under control. Oh, I've got moles again. I just realized it this morning. I kept stepping on a spot that I was like, every time I stepped on it, I would have to turn around and look. Thought I stepped in dog poop or something. And it was like a little hump in the ground. I was like, that's weird. And some more showed up. I noticed this morning there's some more that have showed up. I'm pretty sure I've got some moles over there again. And I had them last year in that same side yard. I've never had to fight moles before. I used to have a cat that would hunt moles and bring them to me. Like, I would open my back door to go out to the garage, and there would be a dead mole laying right there on the doormat. Moles, birds, and little mice, field mice, he would bring all the time. You never knew what you were going to find when you opened that door. I don't have chipmunks. I mean, I haven't seen any chipmunks around the house. I do have doves, mourning doves out back, and I love listening to them. Does she? Or the new fella? See, that's the thing though. These moles are digging in a part of my yard that's not, the dogs don't ever go around. It's not in the backyard. So, I don't know. I've heard you could like drown them out and smoke them out. I don't know. I gotta do some research. I don't like putting poison out. Okay, hear me out. That's why I use borax for my ink. I'll make a little mixture of it. God almighty. perimeter of my house to try and keep the wolf spiders out and the piss ants. I used to promethazine, pro something, and mix it up and spray. Hey, no. Oh, Mika. Oh, wow. It's funny. Jack Russell's to control. Yeah, I guess so. Well, you know, my Schnauzer probably would. He's a hunter. He's in the same terriers as the Russells, but he's old. We had a miniature Schnauzer growing up. His name was Oscar, and he would hunt mice, rats. He would hunt rats. It was crazy. One night we were on the back porch, which that house, my parents' house that we grew up in, was also, you know, not really, at the time especially, it wasn't developed around them. So we had pastures and fields around us and didn't have a whole lot of neighbors. And they had a sunroom, screened in back porch, really, that was on the back of the house. Now they've busted that wall out and they turned that into an actual, like, Florida, a sunroom, with windows and walls and stuff. But at the time it was just a screened in porch. And one night we went out there, I don't even remember what was happening, but there were some rats on the brick behind like a cabinet that Mom had on the back porch. And I'm standing out there. My dad and brother thought it would be great to come out with some pellet guns and shoot these rats. So they moved that shelf and rats scattered. I jumped up on a folding chair that was in front of me screaming, because one ran right over my foot, by the way. And I had a my heart dog. You know, if you know what a heart horse is, I had a heart dog, and her name was Delilah, and she was part Labrador and part Rottweiler. And one of my best friends had found her and her brother abandoned on their deer lease, covered in fleas and ticks, and they gave her to me for like my 15th birthday. So anyway, that big Labrador Rottweiler dog jumped up in the chair with me, freaking out. But oh god. But the Schnauzer came hunting those things as they scattered, and he snatched up about 3 of them and shook them dead before we knew what happened. It was crazy. That is so funny, Borax. Hello, just keep it real. How are you, my love? We don't have moles. You don't have moles? Tucker's too damn old. He probably taken that. You're right. You know, he surprises me sometimes though with his energy. He gets the zoomies and big spurts of energy, and I'm like, whoa, where'd that come from? Yes, I use borax on my ant beds outside. But I try not to use chemicals for the pests around the house, because, and that's where I was kind of getting into. So you put chemicals down for the moles, and the moles die, but say they come above ground when they die. Well, then a snake or a bird of prey or a cat even finds that mole when it's fresh and decides to eat it. Well, then we've just poisoned not only the moles, but we've poisoned another predator animal that is vital for our ecosystem. So I try really hard. Borax, like for the ants and stuff, it dries up their exoskeletons from the inside out or something. It's great for spiders, and if you have water bugs. Thank God we don't have very many of those, thank God, because those things I am terrified of. Ugh. Fuckers that can fly at me, no thank you. So anyway, I need to come up with some way to get rid of these moles this year. It's always something, isn't it? A few years ago I had armadillos in the front yard. Y'all should have seen me try to trap them damn armadillos. I'm pretty sure Not a Hater was around for that. I put up all these boards out in the front yard trying to, because they were coming right up to where my porch swing sits on the grass, and they were burrowing right around that swing, just ripping my yard to shreds. And I got all these long boards and I set them out and I put a live trap out trying to fucking catch them. I did all kinds of research. They were just wreaking havoc at the neighbors also. And the neighbor wanted them gone. Well, you can't just put a live trap out and catch them because armadillos are blind, apparently. And so you have to form like a funnel to your live trap. So they'll go along that wall, hitting it, and keep going forward until they find the food in the live trap. They won't just, you know, like cats, you can set the trap out there, put a can of cat food in it, and they'll come into it, and you got them. Not with armadillos. Them fuckers are, I don't know, something else. But yeah, that was quite the spring. Trying to catch I mean, I even wanted to sit outside all night long. She'll tell you. I used to rant about wanting to sit outside with a gun all night long to shoot them. So, okay, I need to know what everybody's having for dinner tonight. I made some chicken fried steak and green beans and fries and took to Dad because that's what he asked for. Oh my God, it was bad. And they were getting my front yard all along the front porch. Like, if they would have just gone into the front flower bed, I really wouldn't have cared. But they were digging right up against my front porch concrete slab. And then they would go next door and dig big holes underneath their boat and around their back porch. Obviously, they never made it into my backyard. They would have been probably lunch. Oh my God, this fella's standing on the interstate weed eating. I mean, I guess they got to do it, but I don't think I've ever drove by somebody weed eating on the interstate. Chicken broccoli recipe. Oh, was it good? See, I'm not big on broccoli. Like, really, I struggle. I'm not a picky eater at all, but there are some things that I struggle with textures. It's a sensory thing. I won't eat cooked spinach, but I like raw spinach, like in my salad or on a sub, that kind of thing. But cooked, wilted spinach, cooked cabbage, wilted cabbage, ugh, the smell of both of them make me want to gag. And broccoli, ugh. So I'll do broccoli cheese soup. I'll do like a broccoli rice and cheese casserole, but I gotta chop the broccoli up really, really small. I don't eat broccoli like big or in things like that. I don't just eat it raw. And I love cauliflower. It's weird. And that's really, there's just not a lot of things I won't eat. Look, I didn't get this fabulous shape by being a picky eater. Now, there's places that I don't care to eat. I love tacos. I love real Mexican food, but I do not care for Taco Bell at all. I will eat tacos every single day as long as they're real. I'll eat McDonald's, but it's definitely not my preference. Like, if I'm starving and I need something in a hurry, then I'll just get a cheeseburger from McDonald's. I'm not a big ketchup person. Chopped it all up. Oh, okay. I might try it then if it will still work chopped up small. I bet it would. But see, I love asparagus. And what's the other one? It's right there on my head. The little bitty, like the Brussels sprouts. I was fixing to say the baby cabbages. Brussels sprouts and asparagus. Hell yeah. I like to roast them up with some garlic and salt and pepper and olive oil and a little bit of ranch powder on them. I'm not even hungry, but I'm sitting here making myself hungry. I guess you're the only one eating tonight, Bluebird. You good, Bubba? Y'all, I don't know how to show you this right now. I wish you could see how he's laying. You know what? I think maybe he doesn't like that mat. Maybe if I move that cooling mat, he'll lay in the back part. It just dawned on me because he just started doing this and I just put this thing back in the car. I think he doesn't like that he slides around on that cooling mat. That's the only way I've ever cooked it. Chopped up small, the same with the chicken. Okay, okay. Y'all want a coffee today? I haven't bought a coffee in, holy crap, a while. Heck, the last bought coffee I had was on my way home from Arizona when Mikey bought me a coffee. A couple coffees. That was a lifesaver. Can't have them. Can't have a lot of things. I know. Chopped up small, the same with the chicken. Okay. I have a pork tenderloin in the refrigerator right now that I was gonna throw in the Instapot, and then the kid's gonna get hamburger helper one night this week also. I go from winter time to my skin being so dry. I wash my hands a lot. It's just a old habit. So during the winter time, my fingers stay all dried and cracked from the dry air and stuff. I'm bad about not using lotion. And then summertime, I usually am working with my hands so much and outside and whatnot, they stay tore up that way also. I have terrible hangnails that I've never been able to figure out how to get rid of. That's why I've never done the whole fake nail thing, because my cuticles always stay so sore as it is. And it doesn't help that, you know, it's like a nervous thing for me to pick at my hangnails. With dinner as well. Yeah, I think I might need a coffee tonight. We won't like get a big one. We'll just do a medium one. I need to start shopping around for some river floats. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do this weekend. I think I'm going to go to Arkansas Friday instead of Saturday. I don't know. I might have a better chance of people if I'm there Saturday, though, when everybody's out of work. I don't know. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, nice stopping at the last minute there, buddy. I don't think anybody wants to go float the river with me, though. I guess I'm going to go the river by myself. I might see what I can find that I can take Cairo. He loves the water. So me and Cairo might go float the river Sunday by ourselves. My kid acted like he didn't want to. And my daughter obviously has the babies, and they're still a little too little to be floating the river. I wouldn't take kids on that river until they're probably, well, until they can at least swim by themselves. And even then, they have life jackets until they're about 10 or so. My child, the one that's home, my baby child, oh my God. That has got to be the most majestic fucker. I want to see. No, I just want to see your mullet. God dang, that dude had a mullet like, I'm talking about unicorn majestic mullet. But so my son was my kids have always been good swimmers from very early. Like they grew up in the water. And he was probably about 7 or 8. And we were floating the river. And he didn't have it. I guess he took his life jacket off. We had stopped where the rope swing was in the big bend of the river. And he wanted to swim across the river by himself to the rope swing where the other kids were. And I was going to let him. And the current caught him. And let me tell you, talk about panic. And I am a very strong swimmer. I got out to him and grabbed a hold of him, and then I didn't have anything left in me. I was yelling for help. And these guys on the other bank around the curve had to swim out and get us both. Scared the crap out of me. So I don't care what the kids say. When we're on the river, they don't get to take life jackets off until they are older. Why is my stuff coming up? There we go. This phone is all right. We're clocked in a little early, just a couple minutes. It'll pad my other stuff. And they are just now leaving work. Scott's truck is still back there though. Jeez. Alright. A mullet that would make Joe Dirt blush. Heck yeah. I don't know what it is, but I like some mullets. Sitting in the trees, don't forget to hit that. Oh, whoever. Yes, thank you so much for doing that every time. My love. Coffee actually helps with my allergies, really. I've never, that's new. What in coffee helps with allergies? I am. There's only one shade of green on these lights. You can go. Thank you. Yeah, it was scary. Oh, let's see. That happened. And then one year, because my Schnauzer loves floating the river too. I haven't taken him in a while because, you know, he's older now. But when he was younger, he had his own float and we would attach it to ours. I got you know, the floats that you can put ice chests in? They blow up the sides, and then they have like a vinyl bottom, a solid vinyl bottom, and you set your ice chest in it. I cut off the lid part of it and then tied it to my raft, and that was Tucker's float. And he would, oh my gosh, I gotta show, if y'all haven't seen any of those pictures before, I've got the cutest pictures of him sitting in that float, just floating the river. Well, I had a little Merle Schnauzer at the time, and I took him with us. So I had both of the Schnauzers. Girl, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. So I had the 2 Schnauzers, plus I had 2 kids. Hold on, we're gonna maneuver this traffic somehow. Plus I had I had several kids with me actually, but actually I think I had 3 of my kids and then 1 of my daughter's friends. Thank you so much. You're amazing. and we got caught in the river while when they opened the spillway. And they started generating water. Hmm. Well, apparently at some point I sent money somewhere that I didn't even know I did last week. Anyway, we got caught with the water rising, and so we got to the last half of the float trip and the water was getting really fast, and my son got sucked underneath a tree that had fallen down, was hanging over the river, and I went over to grab him and help him out, and it sucked us under too. Well, no, it sucked my dogs under, and I had their leashes on them just so that I could, if something happened, I could pull them in real fast, and scared the shit out of me. I mean, I saved the dogs, no big deal, but then I was like, dry drowning is a thing, and I was terrified of that. It was a whole ordeal. So needless to say, I won't be taking small children to the river with me, and even the children that I think are big enough will always have life jackets on, and no more small dogs. Yeah, you're stuck now, aren't you? Dude, I just touched his balls. We need to get them things cut off. They're always getting in the way. Look at this. Look at this. He's right here. This is his butt. This is my armrest. These are the seats, and that's his butt. He's got his butt pushed all the way back here. Kyra, do you want a pup cup? Or Viper Airway. Oh my. Yeah, it does. It'll help with that. Do you not take allergy shots? Uh-oh. Oh my God, her little skirt scorch thing is cute. I haven't had allergy testing in a long time. Hey, you're gonna have to move your butt so I can put your pup cup back there. But I have to take Allegra, and I use Flonase. I use the Allegra at night and the Flonase in the morning. We have a bit of a traffic jam here, y'all. I don't even know what I want. Shit. I want a small or a medium. Probably a medium. Yeah, we'll do a medium with 2 extra shots. Not as good as the coffee. That's crazy. But for it to break up the mucus and all, you'd have to have it black, wouldn't you? See, I like my coffee with lots of cream and sugar in it. I prefer it to be more cappuccino-like. Sweet and creamy. Ew. Well, the way he's sitting, I reached under him to see if my cup holder if I could reach my cup holder to put something in. And I reached under, and his balls fell in my hand. He's like his daddy. He was definitely blessed. Okay, y'all, hold on just a second. I gotta give them my phone number. Yes, please.
Awesome. What else can I get for you?
Medium blondie chiller with 2 extra shots.
Awesome. And you want a pup cup today?
Yes, please. Thank you. I meant to ask for that.
No, you're fine. All right. Buddy. He gets an extra large one today because we're out of pup cups.
Oh, okay. He'll love that.
I'll be right back with that.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
As a keeper on top, nothing else. I have to do it. Yeah, flow dose increases your heart. Oh, well, I've never had blood pressure problems, thankfully. So, look, I just ordered I saw the people in front of me get something that looked. So I just ordered one of those. I've never had any of their other like y'all. Oh, thank you, Cairo.
Is it a boy or girl?
He's a boy. Cairo, look.
What's his name?
Cairo.
Is he mean?
Oh, not at all. You can pet him. You say hi?
Are you scared?
No, he's good. He wouldn't bite you if you took a biscuit out of his mouth.
Is he a work dog? Like, does he do anything?
He is, He's a service dog.
Sweet baby. All right.
Here.
Let me go check on this.
Okay,
for you.
thanks.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. Here, turn around. Come on, Cairo. Get up. Here. Come on, get up. There, see? I had to turn him around so I could put his pup cup in the cup holder. He wanted to keep his butt there. You got dirt.
Here you go.
Thank you
Of
so
course.
much.
And here's those straws
Thanks.
for you. You have an awesome day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye, puppy.
Okay. So they have like energy drinks here too. Different kinds of drinks. And I'm the type of person that when I find something I like somewhere, I stick to it. I'm not very adventurous. I can be, but usually for things like this, like I know that this is the coffee. I got like 2 different coffees when I first started coming to this place just to figure out which one I like the most. And I found this one that I like, and I know I like it, so I get it every single time. But so this is a strawberry, some kind of strawberry energy drink that they have with cream in it. It looks good. I don't know. We get double points here today, so what the heck. And Cairo got a large pup cup. And it still works just as good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never had high blood pressure before. It's dropped a few times. But thankfully, other than the migraines, and allergies, I don't have any kind of chronic problems really that have ever been found, at least. I'd like to say I'm pretty healthy, but hell, it seems like every new little cold that's going around I wind up getting nowadays. And I never got sick before. I mean, I just figured that working on an ambulance for so many years just built up my immune system. I had, let's see, like in 2017, I think. 2017 was the last time I took a flu shot. And it was the first time in probably years that I'd taken a flu shot. I took the flu shot that year because they have to special order my flu shot. I'm not allergic to eggs, but I'm allergic to the egg protein that they put in flu shots. So they have to special order my flu shot without the egg protein. So I've just never messed with it. And that one year that I did take the flu shot, because it was really bad that year, is when I got the flu. And other than that, I mean, I'd been around all kinds of shit and rarely got sick, other than a couple sinus infections. But since I had COVID, holy crap, the catching the viruses has been terrible. Okay, he's not in his truck. I don't know why his truck's here. We're gonna have to go in here and figure it out. Well, thank you very much for my birthday coffee, Evil. I so appreciate it. And I probably shouldn't drink the coffee and the energy drink at the same time, huh? Let's taste this real quick. Let's see what this was. Oh, damn. Ooh. Okay. I can, yes. Thank you. I'm fixing to look and see what this was because I don't remember now. Slow down, my dude. My goodness. Internet. Do any of y'all have 7 Brew where you are? 7 BREW. 7 Brew coffee. I guess everybody got tired of me. No, that's not what I want to do. Menu. Oh, I'm telling you. I don't know who else does it like this though, but I'm not a huge Starbucks fan really. And so this Scooter's Coffee opened up over here first. Are you having a hard time getting to the bottom? She put a dog biscuit in here and he's trying to get to the dog biscuit. Oh my God, that's so gross. That was moist and hot from him licking in it. I bought that Scooter's Coffee a couple times, and then when 7 Brew opened and I went to them, and my first time there, I just asked them some questions about it, and that's how I found out that they are their coffees are not drip coffee. They are all espresso based. So like when I add 2 shots of espresso to this medium coffee, it's already got, I think it's already got 3 shots in it. They make it with the medium with 3 shots. And then I add 2 extra shots. That looks good right there too. Okay, so it was a Pixie Sticks. They have sparkling water infused with any flavor, and you can add cream or whipped cream. I'm not a sparkling water person. They have teas, lemonades. So regular, I guess regular black tea, green tea, Earl Grey, Paris, cinnamon spice, lemonade, smoothies, shakes. This is, I don't know, I gotta, premium energy drink created by 7 Brew, infused with any flavor, original or sugar-free. Okay, you ate it all. It's gone, my dude. It's gone. Here. I got a pack of these minties, dental minties. They're kind of like greenies. And I keep these in my car now to entertain him with. Mountain Dew mixed with NOS. Oh damn, dude. I cannot drink Mountain Dew. And I've tried it a few times thinking it would help with certain things, but okay, I swear this was just, she said it was like a strawberry energy drink with cream in it maybe. I gotta go. It's not letting me log into my account right here. To see what it was again. Mountain Dew is way too sweet for me. And I've never had that NOS stuff. I know it's an energy drink, but I've never had that. Let's see. Let's see if my thing will come across. Come on. There we go. Huh. I thought I changed my number on here too. Last visit. Here we go. Are you supposed to eat it like a cookie, dude? I guess I need to go find him like a bigger bone of some sort that will last him. But I've not found anything chew-wise that will last him. He just burns right through them. Like, okay. Cupcake, that's right. What? Iced cupcake strawberry energy drink with cream. That's what it is. Nyla Bones. And you know, the thing is though, it's hard to find toys, chew toys that interest him. He doesn't, I have these super thick rubber and silicone type toys that are supposed to be like near indestructible for mega chewers, because his dad is a mega chewer and I have to buy his dad horse toys. He, not so much. Like, he doesn't play with toys, he doesn't chew on toys, but I try to get him different kinds of bones and stuff to entertain him while he's waiting on me at work. And like when we were traveling, I have some duck jerky that he likes, but I'm always scared it's gonna, like, if he eats too many in a row, he doesn't chew them up very good. I'm scared he's gonna get an obstruction from them, so I try to limit things like that. I don't know. It's stupid. I'm stupid. So I don't think it would have to be something that's like flavored, I think maybe. He's kind of weird. But then again, look who his mom is. So, gosh, yeah. Well, shit. I mean, I don't want my dog sick, but god dang, I can't imagine what that vet bill would be for emergency surgery for him, because he has a bowel obstruction or an intestinal obstruction. So, okay guys, our time has come to, there it is, to say farewell for now. Y'all got to see me twice today. Do you feel special? I'm gonna get in here and get some work done. And you know what? If I have to go, if I float the river by myself, I very well might take my little waterproof floaty case for my phone and figure out how to attach it to my float, or if I go in the kayak, I don't know yet. Attach y'all that way. I need a GoPro. You can't go live from GoPros though, can you? I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure out a way to take y'all live with me. Y'all can see my fat legs. How's that sound? We'll figure it out. Thank you all. Y'all have a fabulous night too. Thanks for hanging out with me. Remember, I love you and you are enough. I will see y'all later. Same place, same time tomorrow.